happen if I go to Central Park and plant a tree? Do I get arrested or do they
probably,
leave?
yeah.
I was actually just going to ask you.
I get arrested for planting a tree?
But maybe your backyard.
Maybe my backyard.
Yeah. Do you
I don't have
a
room.
backyard?
I don't have room for a tree.
We have fake grass in our backyard. So
you put fake grass in?
Yeah, like kind of the AstroTurf a little bit situation. I don't know why. I didn't build it.
Well, because he doesn't want to cut the grass.
Well, there's not much of it anyways.
Yeah.
I just can't wait till we get a dog, which we are. I don't know when. His name is Howard, but we don't have him yet. And I always say, if he goes potty, it's going to sit there, so Jared's going to have to pick it up.
Well, I think with the fake grass, you pick it up and you spray it down with a water hose.
But the reason why we have it, California does save water, and obviously we are always in a drought. So.
Well, another thing they should do, speaking of water, they say stop drinking bottled water.
Why?
I guess because of the plastic and all the other stuff. This is Earth Day. Okay.
And
Stop drinking bottled water. Start carpooling. We could have come here together today.
We could have.
Yep,
You
could have.
Gotten up early and picked me up.
They say start carpooling or take up cycling. So you get a little exercise too, I guess.
Okay.
And the last thing, invest in a solar-powered phone charger. I've had those. I can't figure out how they work. I've set that sucker in the sun all kinds of ways, and it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's me.
What happens if you're on a plane for 5 hours? I mean, you're not charging that puppy up.
Well, you're not helping the Earth either because you're in a plane that's using a lot of fuel, so I don't know.
I just fail at Earth Day, basically. This is terrible. Okay.
I'm going to plant a tree, though. I am.
But here in New York, where the heck do you plant a tree?
Somebody's yard. Somebody's getting a tree today.
Yeah. Who's outside? It's Stray. He's planting us a tree. All right. You know another thing that's kind of sad? I mean, not that Earth Day is sad, but it's sad because I don't know where you're going to plant a tree. Mishearing, may I take a message for your mom? Think about this. How many of you have landlines at your house? All right, you do have a landline?
You know why? Because the alarm and just two people have the number. If it rings, something's wrong.
Well, yeah. So nearly half of U.S. households no longer have landlines. Instead, they rely on their cell phones. We are in Minneapolis. We don't have a landline there, but at our home in Hermosa Beach, I don't even know the phone number to our landline.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know mine either. I'll be honest. I gotta call myself. I barely know my cell phone number. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking.
We have a voicemail machine, and I go home every weekend to California so I can work dancing, but I never check the voicemails because I'm like, no one's going to call us. The second my boyfriend gets home, he sits there for 2 hours to listen to all of them. I wouldn't even know how to call us.
Yeah, you know, and the thing is, I'm bad at messages, period. If you want me, you text me or you email me. If you leave me a voice message, I might get it in 6 months, and then I'll call you back like you just called me the day before. Hey, what's up? Yeah. And people think I'm crazy, but I don't check, for some reason, I don't check my messages either.
I just get too afraid of what they're going to say, and it's also...
Afraid of what they're going to say.
Well,
they're just going to say, Aaron, call me back.
Yeah, I know, but then I feel like there's something in there. But then I get annoyed because I love to leave a good voicemail. I mean, I like the whole thing to run out. I start singing songs. I like talking about the weather. I'm like, oh, I'm driving. Oh, no, I almost hit someone. And it's like, you know, like
Isn't
I
it
talk
disappointing,
about everything.
though, when you want to leave a message and somebody's voicemail is full? Oh, how dare you?
Going back to this landline thing, if you think about it, growing up, when someone would call and you'd say, okay, my mom's not here, let me take a message for her. I don't even know if kids know how to do that anymore.
No, why would they? Kids aren't home, first of all.
Kids don't even know how to write in cursive.
They're on the subway going to some play or something. I don't know. But that is the thing. It's totally different. Remember there was no call waiting, kids, you know, when the thing clicks over and you have to say, hey, how are you? Yeah, let's put 3 of us on the line at the same time.
Which was
None of that.
so dramatic when it started.
It was like one-on-one. Oh. And then, even that's a regular phone, and you were expecting a call, but like your sister was expecting a call, or your brother, and you're like, get off the phone, I'm expecting a call.
And remember when you learned about star 69 so you could find out who called you? That was such a big deal, because then you couldn't call your boyfriend's, like, in 5th grade's house, because if you hung up to see if he would answer and if he was really home or if he was out with Amber Walker or Amber Kemper, you were really annoyed. So you would star 69 it. And be like, I knew it, Matthew Bridges. You were really out with Amber Kemper.
Seems like some personal feelings are coming up here online on this Friday.
When you first got, like, call waiting or 3-way, and then, like, the big thing was to have the boy on the other line, so his friend would call and be like, but do you really like Matthew?
Oh, you would go back and forth.
Yes. such a big deal. It's like backward
so
couple
you women
skate.
were playing games on us back then?
Yes. And then it's like, if he asked you to homecoming, would you say yes? And I'm like, is this before or after Preston Bernheisel asks me?
You have a lot of stuff we need to talk about later on.
Is that doctor here?
Woo! You got a lot of stuff. And also, do you like Cher?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
like Cher? If I could turn back time?
Cher, yeah.
Yes.
Like the singer.
Die
If
for
I
her.
could bring back time.
What was the one, the one song that was her latest, and it was like... No, not that one. It was the one about coming back stronger. Go.
Strong enough to live without you. Strong enough.
Yes!
That was well
I love
done.
that one.
Well, you know what? You might want to do this. You might want to audition because it looks like Cher, the musical, is coming to Broadway.
So
there you go.
magical. Do you not just feel like her music is like therapy sometimes? Well,
Cher is therapy?
maybe. I think her music is so therapeutic. You can like sing your brains out and just feel like, you know what? Now I'm good.
Okay.
Religious experience. Done and done.
All right. Put a ring on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
But she come to Broadway. Think about it, though. She is like a perfect Broadway show. Carole King had their show about music and all that stuff. The Jersey Boys. But all the music, all the costumes.
Yes.
I mean, she was ahead of her time.
Favorite Cher costume?
With the costume. My favorite, when she walked out there with, I can't say it, but I
love
was
the
young and
French cut
impressionable.
leotard. Is it the French cut leotard you're talking about with the fishnets?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
Her body is and was radic. Radic, whatever you want to say. It was.
I'm not saying neither one of those.
It was so good. And
I literally got a cramp in my stomach when you said that.
what was the feather? Wasn't there a
she had
feather
that big
situation?
old,
Was
like,
that
headpiece.
controversial? Was that dramatic or something?
Her outfits were more controversial because she was out there and nowadays what she was wearing is basically having a winter outfit on. But for back then, it was like, whoa, you could see her body.
You know what we did the other night? This is such a fun game. Why do I only do these things? We were at my girlfriend's house, and we were watching on Vivo on Apple TV. We may or may not have had dinner that day, which started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and maybe had carried on till 11 o'clock. It was a very great day. But we decided to play all 80s and 90s music videos. We played Like a Prayer by Madonna, which was so controversial back in the day. And then we played Freedom, and I was pretending I was whoever with the sweatshirt over her face in the bathtub.
Linda Evangelista, maybe I know too much.
Cindy Crawford, and then she was like you know, kind of hydrated and a little wet. And then we watched Forever Your Girl by Paula Abdul and doing all the music. It was such a fun one.
You know what my favorite thing was back then? And it was the Madonna. It was Papa don't preach, I'm in trouble here. Papa don't preach, I've been losing sleep,
but I made up my mind.
I'm keeping my baby. I'm gonna keep my baby.
He was so controversial, and same with Cher. And now you go back and you watch Like a Prayer. Oh my gosh, compared to what we're seeing these days. But everybody, I love going back and dancing to those music videos. So good.
Well, they set a lot of trends back then.
Yes.
And now these kids are following in there, but these are the originators. But good luck to Cher if she does that. I think that'd be a big hit on Broadway. I'd definitely go check that out.
It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome. All right. Identity fraud.
Identity fraud.
Have you ever...
Yeah, of course. I think, yeah.
Isn't it the worst when you get that call and you're like, what? And then they ask, did you buy a ticket to Dubai?
Yeah.
And you're sitting in Minnesota, you're like, no, I didn't, but where are they staying? So attempts by criminals to use Star Wars character names on credit card applications. Apparently this is a thing. Criminals are using character names from Star Wars to get a credit card. 97 people have used the name Luke Skywalker, because that's a common one. Darth Vader, we have 60 applicants. Sure, would you like a platinum card, Darth? Han Solo, 48 people.
Han Solo. Why would you do?
What's the
Darth
Princess
Vader?
Leia? Why
Darth
isn't she
Vader
on
needs
here?
a black card. That's what he needs.
My whole thing now is just getting the call or the email in the morning that someone was trying to change your password, and now it's getting to the point I don't even remember what my own password is, so it's probably me trying to break into it because I don't know what it is anymore. I'm screwed with this.
But credit cards are fun. I remember in college when you used to get a credit card application, and even though you knew you shouldn't do it, which I didn't, thank goodness, because I didn't want the debt. But didn't you just feel like somebody wanted you?
Yes.
I felt wanted. I felt like I was an adult at that point. Even though I had no money to pay the bill, I felt wanted.
Yeah, I felt like I was like a big enough deal to get a credit card. Like Victoria's Secret, you get a percentage off. I used to have my wallet was filled with all these credit cards just so I could get a percentage off. And then my dad had to sit me down and be like, you got the card and now you're paying them every month, regardless if you're going to Victoria's. So I was like, but wait, I have all these credit cards, Dad. I'm rich. And I still live with my parents. Awesome.
Oh boy! And this is a very sweet story here. This glass bottle that was tossed into the North Sea by a British marine biologist in 1906 was finally found last April on an island in Germany, a German island. I mean, really amazing. Marianne Winkler, she found this while she was on vacation. There's a copy of it right there. The bottle was first released 108 years ago.
Wow.
And it left a note saying that if you find it, send a note to the Marine Biology Center. And she sent it there, and the people in the Guinness has recognized it as the oldest message in a bottle ever found.
Do they know how far it traveled?
It was more than that. No, they don't know how far. That didn't say how far it traveled. But this guy, they released over 1,000 bottles.
Yeah.
And they received some soon after and over the course of many years. But this is the one that was released on November 30th, 1906, and was found 108 years later. And I'm glad she found it and actually took the instructions. And they said it shows how old the bottle was because it said, when found, we'll send you 1 shilling. So what they did, they had to go on eBay to even get a shilling. And they sent her 1 shilling and as her reward.
So they found this bottle.
They're right there, 1 shilling.
Aww. So they found the bottle, but they still haven't found that damn heart of the ocean, right? In Titanic movie, I'm like, where is that thing? Is it around
in the Titanic, when she dropped that necklace, I gotta say, even I went, no! I could take care of your granddaughter. But that was... Why didn't he climb up on that board with her? I'm just confused.
Do you know, if you look at my Instagram, people send me all the time. It's the one thing that bothers me. I get it. It's a movie, but it's very hurtful to me. Rose, there was room on that piece of furniture for him. There are actual diagrams where Leo, and I get it's Jack, where Jack could have fit.
Easily.
He could have held on.
Rose was lounging up on that board.
Lounging.
This is Rose up on the board.
Yes. Yes. Doing her nails.
Well, Jack.
It's so true.
No room for you. Rose is like chilling on that board.
Yeah. Meanwhile, poor Jack, eyeballs freezing, literally, in his head. Awful.
But they got us. It was a movie, and it was a great movie. Boy, was it a great movie.
You should have stood it over, Rose.
Great movie, great show from Veep. The very talented, beautiful, and funny Julia. Louis-Dreyfus is here.
Yeah, and we conclude Take Charge of Your Health Week when we look at the latest health and fitness apps and gadgets.
Yes, some of these apps and gadgets are cool. I have one on right now under my arm that tells my temperature.
Yeah.
Yep.
To an app.
Whoa.
To an app. Yeah, like I gotta...
Why would you want to know your armpit temperature?
That's where they told me to put it.
You know I'm obsessed with everything armpit.
They just told me to put it there, so I did it, and now my temperature was 97.5 earlier. I felt like a radio station, but it's all good. Here we go. Cover your drink, my lady. We're going to get this party off to a good start. All right, let's go with our Happy Dance Travel Trivia. dancer today I love, man. I love at the end you were just, I'm tired of dancing. This is Mike Rank from Birdsboro, Pennsylvania. Mike, great job, man. Great job, my friend. Thank you for doing that for us. And let's say hello to Judy Santo from Grand Blanc, Michigan.
Nice.
Hello, Judy. How are you?
Judy's giving it.
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
Judy,
Now,
you're
Good morning,
giving
Aaron.
Hi, you are giving it to us in this photo. Where are you and what party are you going to?
I did a murder mystery. That was one of my little costumes.
oh, that's cool. So are you still into your acting and doing all that in the plays?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm going to be working on a musical for Flint Community Players this weekend. We're doing Big, the musical version of the Tom Hanks movie.
Oh, good for you.
What part are you playing? Lawton, give me my, when he's in the office, the toy office and all that, yeah.
Yeah, don't play with that. That's a toy. Yes, well, it's going to be May 11th. You have time to get here.
Perfect, I'm coming. All right, let's see what you're playing for. I'm going to spin this
that
puppy.
wheel.
What is it? All right. You are playing for the Hotel Zamora. This is in St. Pete Beach, Florida. 7 days, 6 nights in a Waterview Corner Suite. This includes $700 food and beverage credit. Yes, please.
Nice.
Full-day kayak excursion for 2. The trip is provided by Hotels.com. Value at $6,000. You have 20 seconds and only one guess.
All right, Judy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
All right. Hopefully you feel better after you answer this
Yes.
question.
You got
Yeah, let's do
this.
it.
All right,
You
here
got
we
it.
go. Earlier this week, Anna Gasteyer co-hosted with me, and what did Anna say is her son's name?
First, his name is Ulysses.
Ulysses. You got it.
Congratulations, you and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Hotel Zamora in St. Pete Beach, Florida. First new hotel to grace St. Pete Beach in 20 years. The Hotel Zamora offers contemporary luxury, delectable cuisine, and vibrant amenities influenced by the Zamora region in Spain. Enjoy access to the Gulf of Mexico's immaculate white sand beach, a freshwater pool, fitness center, an award-winning restaurant with rooftop lounge and more. Your prize is valued at approximately $6,000.
All right, congrats, Judy. Now you can help a lucky member of our studio audience receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisine Art. Please pick a number between 1 and 235.
Let's do 90 for the Queen's birthday.
There you go. Hey, Judy, congratulations. Congratulations, young lady. Everybody, stay right there. When we come back, the beautiful Julia Louis-Dreyfus will be here with us.
Still ahead on Live, we wrap up Take Charge of Your Health Week with a look at Health App.
You look amazing.
Thank you. Wow, you look fantastic. Thank you.
Wow. What a nice reception. Thank you very much.
I'm so excited you're here.
Oh, thank you
Huge
so
fan.
much. So nice to be here.
Yeah, well, welcome back. And,
Well, thank you very much.
And this past Saturday,
Yes.
you hosted Saturday Night Live for the third
I did.
time. But I'm curious because everybody who says they hosted it said it's so stressful and it's really hard. Does it get any easier since you've been there 3 times?
No. It doesn't. I mean, except to say that I do know the routine, and I have gone into this as host, having been on the show. I mean, it was a long time ago. It was in the 80s. I was on it for 3 years, but I knew what I was getting into. It's very intense, and it's sort of like getting on a treadmill that's already at a sprinting pace, and you're just sprinting from the get-go.
Can I ask about the monologue? At what point do you kind of catch your breath and you're like, all right, I'm slowing down? You know what? I just feel like that monologue, I'd be like, ah!
You never catch your breath. You have no idea. It is, I have to say, if you didn't see it in the episode, I was in the cold open. And so, which is sort of unusual to do the cold open and then to have to go in the monologue. And I was dressed as Elaine Bennis from Seinfeld in the cold open. And so, but the thing is that I had on my monologue dress underneath my Elaine clothes, and also my own hair was inside. That wasn't even my own hair. I was wearing a wig on top of my own hair. So we had a minute 20 seconds to get out of that whole contraption, including the wig, get the hair all, you know, and then go on stage as if, you know, everything's cool, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
But those are the
there
things.
it is.
Yeah, there's a picture of it. Yeah,
but those are the things. That's the stuff that no one really sees, and everyone loved though that you teamed up with Larry David.
Yeah,
and
sure.
what was that like doing this with Larry?
Well, it was so much fun because it was just incredible. We looked at each other, we started laughing because Larry was there my third year on the show. He was there for a year, and we were there together, and that was in 1984, 85. So the fact of us being back there, you know, I mean, how many years ago is that? That's like a gazillion years ago. Back there together was just, you know, who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it?
Well, you know what? We're glad you both made it back. The show is great. I mean, you're great at hosting and doing that. And
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about your hidden talent. So we'll be right back with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, everybody. We are back with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, star of Veep. And I hear that you have an incredible skill as a quilter, and I'm waiting for my blanket.
Okay, first of all, no, I don't quilt. I don't. I knit.
Knit.
Is that what you mean?
Well, you can knit me a blanket.
Okay. Well, anyway, that card says you're skilled in the kitchen. Oh. But I'm not. That's the other thing.
Cuisine art.
Cuisine art.
Yes, you're quite the thing.
It's been a long day.
It's going very well.
Tell us about these
the kitchen.
God, I love this right
You know
now.
what? I really, it turns out I don't really have any. I recently came to a conclusion, which is I hate to cook. My whole life, right?
Yeah.
It is so dull. I like to eat.
Yes.
Yeah, but the cooking thing, except for baking, and I am in fact a good baker. Why are you going like this?
But bacon is cooking.
No, it's not.
No, that's like eating something you shouldn't be eating, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to get at this.
What are you good at baking? What are your best baked products?
I have a great key lime pie recipe. Right. Doesn't it make your mouth water just thinking about it? And it's my son every year for his birthday. That's what he asks for instead of a cake. I make him a key lime pie. But you know, lemon squares, orange cake. I got it covered. But if you want like chicken parmesan, you'll have to go out to dinner because I'm not.
and a quilt. You'll have to go purchase one at a
You're going to have to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get your quilt there.
Or cuisine art.
I just think you can do anything. That's how I feel about you.
Nice. Oh, that's a good smooth cover. Very good.
But you always do interesting vacations, though. That's one thing I do know.
Yes.
Now, have you gone anywhere interesting lately? Or?
Yes. Recently, we went fairly recently, we went to the Grand Canyon, which was incredibly cool. I recommend it for those of you. Yeah.
So cute.
We were... I look like oh yeah, that's my husband Brad, and we river rafted down the Grand Canyon for about a week, and it was pretty intense, I have to say. I mean, it was camping on the side of the river, but it was unbelievable to be in that environment and to see that natural world. It's just breathtaking.
Do you do glamping or really camping?
Well, I prefer glamping and five-star hotels,
right.
Let's face it. But under these circumstances, it was pretty much camping, and it was, but it was lovely. I mean, it really was. It was a very nice time with our whole family.
And whitewater rafting is scary, though.
Yes.
That can be pretty scary.
Yeah, it was a little bit scary. In fact, we had this one thing that happened. Because we were all actually rafting. We had you'd have a guide who was like steering the thing and go paddle right, blah blah blah. But we went over this one really big set of rapids, and as we were going, and we got through it, and then we were all going, you would put your paddles up, and we go, woo-hoo-hoo, and we look around, and our guide is not in the boat.
As a joke?
Well, I'm like, where's Nate? And we were like, oh my God, where's Nate? And I'm looking, and I mean, my heart was racing, and we're looking around, and I don't see anybody in the water. It was really terrifying. He had jumped overboard, and he was hanging on to the underside of the boat like this as a joke. I mean, I almost just whacked him.
Hit him with the paddle. Bam! There you go.
So scary. It is.
We got to take one more break. When we come back, we're going to talk about President Selena Meyer. Love this show, Veep. We'll be right back with Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Monday on Live from Pretty Little Liars, Shay Mitchell.
Season already. Sixth season.
This season, that's
does
right.
Does it feel like that? Or does it feel like you just started?
It actually does feel like we just started,
Really?
but in a weird way it does. It's a whirlwind making this show, but it's so much fun. You have no idea what a good time we have.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, it's true. It actually is. Very excited about this upcoming season in which that begins, the first episode of season 5 begins about 7 hours after the last episode of season 4. So it's fun. It's a
Where the election was tied.
An
Never
electoral.
happened before.
Right. Well, actually, it did happen to, like, I think Hamilton, I think. Or, no, not Hamilton. That's the musical, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it did happen about, 200-something years ago. But, I mean, it's been a while. So, and now we've got, it's sort of extraordinary what we're going into this season, and then the current political landscape. It's like mind-blowing how it's all sort of lining up.
Well, being that you are the president in some way, shape, or form, do you have any advice for the candidates now who are running for president?
Please have some. Please have some.
Be nice.
Yes.
That's my advice. My other advice would be don't take any advice from Selena Meyer. If Selena Meyer tells you what to do, do the opposite.
All right.
Or you make lemonade.
Well, thank you, my ladies. Thank you. The season 5 of Veep premieres on Sunday at 10:30 p.m. on HBO. Make sure you check it out. Great show, everybody. Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Coming up next, a look at the latest health apps and gadgets. Can be as easy as using an app or a gadget, and here's the man to show us just how to do it, Mr. Lance Ulanoff.
Hey.
I can't wait to see some of this.
All right.
Chief correspondent from Mashable, of course.
Right. Welcome to the world of modern health care and taking care of your family and including your babies. This is called the Smart Baby Onesie. This is a onesie right here that has sensors on it that track breathing and movement. So respiration for the baby. This is called the Turtle.
Wow.
So the Turtle is the sort of tracking device that communicates with, guess what that's called? It's gone.
The charger.
I love a onesie. I love a onesie.
That was a lily pad. So in any case, this communicates you next room, next country. You can check your baby. Obviously, for next country, you have somebody there to watch you.
Next country? Where's
Michael,
the mother?
Where's the mother? Well, she's somewhere traveling. Right. Michael, right now, you're wearing something called TempTrack.
Yes.
And this is important, too, because we were just talking about babies, right? And sometimes they're not doing well, and you want to track their temperature. You don't want to wake them up. You take the TempTrack, and you put it under their arm, like you have right now. You take it, you basically take it, and you stick it on. You would stick it. There you go.
I shaved.
There you go.
You didn't want to go on there.
Michael, right now, you're 98.4. This will track 24/7.
Is that good?
You do not have a fever.
Multiple kids. You can use it for babies. You can use it for bigger kids. But, kids can get sick from bad food, right?
Yes, they can. We all can, yeah.
This device right here is called the food sniffer, okay? And this does the job. You remember this? Does it smell all right? Does it smell all right to you? Does that smell all right to you?
It's chicken,
yeah,
right?
well, the truth is you don't know. Food sniffer does. So let's just make sure this is on. It just turned. All right, so we're gonna have it basically sniff in. It's chicken. I'm going to tell it to get it. Now, this takes a couple of seconds, but this is okay. So that's the food sniffer. That's the food sniffer. All right. All right, so let's talk about your health, right? Let's talk about your care. This is called, and I want you to just grab this, one of you. Put one finger on one side and one finger on the other.
Like here?
Yeah, right, no, right here. Put it on top. Right there, cover that light. What this is measuring right now is the blood oxygen level using the circulation of the blood through your body. It takes a little while to go, but it goes through. You can also carry it with this. There's a $149 device.
Help it?
No, stay still.
Well, what are we trying to figure out here?
You are checking your heart rate and the oxygenation of your blood. If your blood is fully oxygenated, you're a healthier person. So this is something you can check wherever you are if you're on the go. Erin, let's put this on you. So you know how sometimes you go to the pharmacy and you take your blood pressure, or you go to the doctor and they take your blood pressure? Do you really?
Yeah.
All right, let's just see if we can get this open here. There we go. All right, so you just slip this on. Make sure it's like this.
Okay.
This is the real deal. This is actually like that.
I feel like everybody says that to me about everything. This is not a toy.
Yeah, so let's just hit start. Okay. So you're going to hear it start to work. So you stay still for a moment.
Yeah.
That's a $99 device. Anywhere you are, wireless straight to the app. And the important thing is you can send this to your doctor, but also you can keep track of how you're doing. It is even location-based, which means that if you go to your mother-in-law's and you're stressed, you know. You know why. So you're up around 133.97. All right.
Is this bad?
No, I think that's you're a little high. You're a little high. I'm going to pull that off.
I need the raw chicken.
I'll tell you right now.
You're a little high. All right.
Not looking good for us.
First of all, my blood is not oxygenated. Her blood pressure is high.
We're a winning team.
All right. This is called First Response Pregnancy Pro. Why is this important? This is...
Michael's done a few
Michael,
of these.
you get it open.
Boom.
While you're trying to get that open, it's Bluetooth. Now, as soon as you've opened it, it's turned on automatically. So we dip it in this solution. This is special solution for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to, as soon as I take it out, all right?
You would use it in Europe.
Yeah, normally it would be
Yes, not there. So
Start my pregnancy pro.
You start the pregnancy test. Now, it's 3 minutes. Hit that. 3 minutes to the test. How many times have you gotten nauseous on a boat? Or in the car.
Yep.
This is called Relief Band. This is more than just like a patch or something. So what this does, turn your wrist over, you put a little bit of this on. That's a conductivity material. This goes like this. Hopefully this will work well and not hurt you too much. So when I press that, what it's doing is it's sending a little electrical charge that actually kind of changes your system so you don't feel like you're getting sick.
Oh, that's good because, if you got motion sickness and all that stuff.
Wait, don't move.
We're going to find out how you can talk to a doctor with an app, okay? All these modern things, we love them. Lance Ulanoff is going to show us that when we come back, everybody. We are back with Lance Ulanoff from Mashable with a few more apps and other gadgets that we have here.
There's a bunch of stuff that we didn't get to. You find it on the website. This is the Hero Smart Pill Dispenser. 10 different pills inside of it. And basically, you'll hit the button. You're going to program it in. You hit the button. The pill will come out if it comes out. Today, it's not going to come out, but...
There are pills in there.
There are pills in here.
They already came out. Gave you a daily allotment.
So that's going to be important for pill management for the whole family.
That's cool, though.
So this is called the MFit QS, and this is a sleep tracker. This actually slides underneath this mattress, connects via Wi-Fi, measures movement, heart rate, breathing, and it also measures heart rate variability. So how are you doing when you sleep as you kind of recover overnight? You guys stand here for a second.
Are you annoyed people are snoring?
Yeah.
So this is the Naked 3D fitness system, and this basically, what you have here is this is much more than just a mirror. This has Intel RealSense cameras inside of it. You stand on top of it. Mike, you might be able to stand on top of it.
What's the weight limit?
Get on top of it. It's a turntable. You can do it. It's a turntable, which will take a 3D image of your whole body.
You have to stay still?
And everything from weight and body mass, all of it, and you keep doing it, and you see the changes. All right. And you are now turning, and it would get an incredible... Right. By the way, that's not actually Michael. Now, it does work better with your clothes off, but we're not going to ask you to do that, Michael.
It works better with the clothes off, and I'm telling you right now. But when you're up there spinning and you know you got to keep still, it makes you really clench your butt cheeks. Good.
Is that a sock, or are you just happy to see us?
Why don't we come back over here? All right.
Erin, you're crazy.
Part of 21st Century Health is having doctors on call, not just on the phone, but inside your phone. And one of the most powerful things that we've seen is something called Doctors on Call, Doctor on Demand, I should say. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up a doctor. right now who can 24/7 talk to us for about $40, a visit. And if you want mental health connection, it's $50 a visit. There are tons of
extra $10 for dealing
so
with your
hopefully we can bring up a doctor right now who can help us. It tests the connection first. By the way, when you do this...
Now, where is this
hopefully
doctor
this
located?
is a lot quicker than the pregnancy test.
Like, where is the doctor? Is there an office full of doctors? Is it a call center?
It's doctors on call, real doctors, not fake doctors, all over the country.
So.
But it's also depending on, there's a whole intake that you go through. You enter all your health information inside of it, just like you would a regular doctor. And then when you get the right doctor for you. So here she is.
Oh, we got it's a video. Hey,
Dr. Tanya Elliott. So she's a real doctor.
Is she charging us?
We told her that we had a sore throat. So Erin, Tanya, hi. Erin's going to open her mouth, and you just check and see how she's doing here. Go ahead. Just open your mouth and just get...
There definitely looks like there's something going on there.
There does?
I'm sorry, Erin, but I'm going to go ahead and send a prescription over.
Okay.
So she actually is sending the prescription to your pharmacy.
Wow.
And you can pick it up there. You don't have to do anything else.
Do I really look like I have something wrong with my throat?
No, this is a demo. It's just a simulation.
Oh, okay.
Hey, doctor, patch me into the one with mental health.
So, all right, well, thank you very much.
Why did I agree to do that today?
There are tons of apps.
But that's really amazing. You can pick all your medical information, and you can reach
That's
a real-time, a doctor 24/7, and you can get help. That's really good. You are amazing. You better sit to amazing.
Thank you. Bunch more apps like this. Thank you.
All right, for more apps and the product information, you can visit our website. And there are some things you didn't see today, which you'll find there. We want to thank Lance Ulanoff from Massable. And everybody stay right there. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, it is Friday, so we're going to look at some flashback photos. EA, what you got? What you got?
I'm just getting really personal with everyone. I'll show everybody. This is me in 5th grade in our swimming pool in Tampa with my sister Kendra. Where am I showing you this? So this is when I probably got my growth spurt. My poor little legs and arms are so skinny. Mom, what was my Bieber hair for 1,000? And then if we could just talk about my sister's chin. This was a teeter-totter accident. We called her Abe Lincoln because she had this bloody chin for 3 years.
Oh. You know what?
You're
You
welcome.
are definitely sharing. And here I am. This is back in college, Texas Southern. This was when Bobby Brown was popular.
Cute.
And Don't Be Cruel. Look at that haircut, everybody. Yeah! Long time ago. Hey, and we have to say the Jewish holiday of Passover begins tonight at sundown. So happy Passover to everybody out there. And Aaron, I want to thank you. You're amazing, baby. Mwah. I love it when you're here. And we have a big show on Monday. Oh, yeah, Dancing with the Stars. Make sure to check out my girl Erin on Dancing with the Stars. And on Monday, Donnie Wahlberg is here. Tim Daly is here. Shay Mitchell is here. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you then.